Hi, so following up from my email, I wanted to show you an example of something that I found, and I'm wondering if this is what you were looking for. I'm not convinced that I have it right, so don't feel bad if I got it wrong. So from the library catalog, that's the main search right here. Go to Advanced Catalog Search, and I want to show you a trick that, in this case, worked really well. And it can help you if there's like a zillion different choices, if this is what you were looking for. I keep on throwing that caveat in there. So I looked for interview and counseling and techniques and all sorts of different things like that. And I found a common denominator when I went into the subject of some of the records. So that data that describes the thing, the book or the article or thing like that. And they all use the word interviewing as a subject. So how do you find things that have interviewing as a subject? In the advanced search, you can go to subject right here. And then subject contains, you could do contains or is exact, it doesn't matter. And if you type in interviewing, it's almost never as simple as this. But this one, there's so much written about it that I guess this is the way to go. And you can pick books if you wanted to. So if there was like a guide for a particular thing, it would be in book form. But if you just do subject contains interviewing, and ooh, we can narrow it down by year because we don't want anything that's like dreadfully old. So let's say last 5 years, because interviewing has changed dramatically, I would argue, with the advent of social media and smartphones. So we're safely within that. Last 5 years, drum roll, da-da-da-da-da-da. And some of them are instruments where they'll have interview questions. But there'll be ones like this too. So when you're looking for, there'll be questions in there too. I think there might be a better way to do that. But for the interviewing tech as a technique, there's all sorts of different angles for going at it. Social science research is probably going to be the best one. And you can see that one's even checked out. But let's go in and let me show you if this one was a really good one for you. You could go in, and even though it's checked out, you could go in and see how it's described, and you can use that for other searches. So our wonderful librarians have, I'm waiting for the record to build. Okay, the wonderful librarians have put together subject headings. And so there's that one interviewing, but here's interviewing in a particular context. I imagine there's interviewing in counseling as a subject, interviewing in psychology, interviewing in LCSW. I don't know. So you can try that same search. You can also see the tables of contents. Did I get that right, or is it table of contents? But there's different techniques. So there's relational interviewing, conducting interviews, all sorts of different keywords that you can use to expand. So it depends on the context that you're interested in, but these might be a really great way to go. How do you narrow down to just books? So this is doing that same search. And now there's only 4. That's interesting. So that's weird. But we can change this keyword. Interviewing in psychology. No records found. Another thing that I wanted to show you, because I thought you were interested in the qualitative, is in this and field, the next one. You could do, so keep that interviewing and just put in qualitative. And again, this might give you instruments as well as interviewing techniques. And there's going to be like contexts, like an intervention. But here we go. Learning the craft of qualitative research interviewing. This book is so good that we got 2 of them. So I would recommend going about it this way and see if this doesn't work for you. And let me know if I can, if I missed the mark, or if you want me to search further, or if you're looking for more feedback on a bunch of different ideas. But these are my starting points. And it worked out pretty well. I think you're in good shape if I got it right. There's the question of the day. Did Dale get it right? Okay, have a good one.